Hello, Willoughby Farms and the surrounding areas. This is Richard Freedkin, Realtor with eXp Realty, and I'm coming to you again with another edition of my real estate market report for your 6 subdivisions. And this is as of May 1st. Today's May 3rd, but the numbers are as May 1st, and they cover the activity in your 6 subdivisions between April and March. And so it gives you a 2-month average of what's going on. I always had that rolling average going back. So if you've been tuning into these before, you'll notice the spreadsheet that I'm going to bring up shortly, so you can get an idea of what the market's doing in your area with real estate. But let's take a look right now with what's going on. This is the postcard you probably just got in the mail, and the big thing that's going on right now is interest rates, and they were starting to drop. They had hit down into the mid to upper sixes in January, and everybody thought the Fed was going to be cutting rates 3, 4, 5 times this year. And inflation has just been persistent, and that's pushing rates back up again. You see here in this chart, they've just continued to get pushed up. Between March 28th and April 25th, we jumped 0.3% on a 15-year fixed, and a little bit more than that for a 30-year fix. So we're back up over 7. When the rates were in the 6s, we had a lot of activity with the real estate market. Now that they're back up over 7, it's starting to have an effect on the market. So, we're hoping that that doesn't continue and that the market improves a little bit. But let's get to the actual numbers of what's going on in your area. This is the spreadsheet that I always prepare every month, and you're probably used to seeing this. This covers our market stats as of May 1st. So the March and April activity, we currently have 1 property that's actively on the market for sale, 5 that are pending and under contract, and 4 that sold and closed during the last 2 months. We don't have any listings that have canceled. Our average closed and sold price is $516. It's a little bit less than it was the month before, but holding pretty steady. Our average list price, which is made up of active listings and listings that are under contract because we don't yet know what they sold for, is $536. And that did drop a little bit from the previous month, but up from the month before that. Average days to contract, this is reflecting in the lower interest rates. People were gobbling up these homes a lot faster. The buyers were out in force, and we went from 51 average days and 45 and 45. It's kind of stuck in that range down to 9. So that just tells you how much the buyer market was really interested in snarfing up these properties. There were just so many buyers and just not enough sellers, because a lot of sellers don't want to sell with these higher interest rates. They don't want to go from 3% to now over 7. Average days on the market for active listings is 13. And that's because we've got that one that's a little higher price than the typical average price in the subdivision. I think it's priced at $680 right now for that one active listing. And that's kind of keeping those days up a little bit stronger. But basically, it's still a great market. Over the 40 years, interest rates have gone from 7 to 19 and back down to 3, now back to 7. You've probably heard me say this before, is that when I got in the mortgage business in 1976, a 30-year fixed rate was 7.75%, and that was with 3 points. And right now, these are 0-point loans. There was no such thing as a 0-point loan back in 1976. So rates are still below the 40-year average. If you want to take a look real quick at what is happening just in Algonquin proper, you'll see I do compare your numbers here in your 6 subdivisions to Algonquin. For the month of April, there were 25 homes that were active compared to 40 the previous month, 38 under contract and pending, 27 closed. The average price was $431 compared to $516 in your subdivisions. Again, your subdivisions are some of the prime real estate in the Algonquin area. The average list price of actives and under contract in Algonquin is 473 compared to 536. Average days to contract, a lot longer in Algonquin than your subdivision, 70, and average days on the market for active listings is 50. So market's very strong. But, you know, if you're thinking about buying a home or selling a home, it's still a great market. And I would suggest that you pick up and request one of my publications. I've written these books. This is 40 years of real estate knowledge, Secrets of Sophisticated Home Sellers, Secrets of Sophisticated Home Buyers, about 200 pages in these books. There's a lot of information that could save you money if you're buying a home, make you a lot more money if you're selling a home. And if you're selling a home, this is kind of my Bible. It's a booklet I wrote. It's about 60 pages long. It's Get Your Home Ready to Sell. Just tons and tons of tips and tricks on little inexpensive things that you can do that will help you generate more money when you go to sell your home. So I hope you found this edition informational. If you have any questions or you want a market analysis, you want to know what your home is worth right now in this market, if you're on a desktop computer, you can scan this QR code, or you can go to rjhomevalue.com, just fill out your home address, a couple other pieces of information, and I can get to work on creating a market analysis for your specific home. You can give me a call, 847-922-8423, or email me, rjfreedkin@gmail.com. So I hope you enjoyed this edition, and I look forward to talking to you in June 1st. Hope you have a great Mother's Day and a great Memorial Day. I'll be down at the Indy 500. This is my 45th year or something like that down there. So hope you have a great month of May. I will talk to you in June.